Everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Pat. This is our series getting started on Amazon Web Services, and this is part 2. All right, so let's get started. So who would have guessed, but Amazon Web Services has a ton of different services, so we could get started in a lot of different directions. But where are we going to start, Pat? Let's do S3, Amazon Simple Storage Service. So what is S3? Why does it matter? Well, people put their stuff there. You know, they put their files there, MP3s, MP4s, documents, website assets, all of that. So we can use a search bar. We can go to S3. We can click here. And I have tons of buckets. Buckets are sort of like folders, right? Click on the orange button. Type in your initials, so random string, testing. It needs to be different than mine. It's a global service. It needs to be globally unique, okay? So I'm gonna scroll down. All these defaults are fine. Block all public access, that's great. You probably heard about these data leaks, all these accidents. That's a misconfiguration issue. That's why we're covering this, right? So keep that on. Versioning, we don't need that. Server-side encryption, that's great, that's fine. S3 is gonna handle it, even better. Click create bucket. Now I have tons of buckets here, so don't get distracted. I'm gonna type in testing, here's my bucket. The one I just created. I'm gonna click in here, it's empty. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Well, I have a file, I'm gonna put in the bucket. So I'm gonna drag it over here. It's just a text file. You can put like an MP3 in here, a document, whatever you want. Click upload, click close, and here it is. Well, that's great, it's in the cloud, but now what? I mean, this isn't that helpful, Pat. Well, yeah, like it's in the cloud, that's cool, right? I mean, that's all we're gonna do. Just kidding, all right, so how can we actually make use of this? Well, we can click this, we can download the file. That's awesome, so you can log into your admin user, download the file, perfect. But what if you wanted to share it with someone? You have the URL, but they can't access that. That's not that great. Well, you can use actions, share a pre-signed URL. That's like temporary access. So I can type in, 720, and now they have access to it for 720 minutes. Or I can type in 12 hours, right? And then once that expires, they'll no longer have access. So that's perfect. That's valuable. But I really want to do more, Pat. How can you help me more? Well, you can use the permissions tab. Click here. You have what's called a bucket policy. So here, you can make a JSON document and give access to different users to your bucket, right? So you can say, this person can use the bucket, this person can use the bucket, but then by default, no one else can use the bucket because you have this checked, right? So that's awesome. That's where we're gonna stop. That's pretty valuable. I don't wanna hold your hand too much. You need to learn about bucket policies, set your own up. I don't wanna be held responsible for sort of your policy, right? But yeah, I'll put some documentation in the links and stuff like that in the description, but like and subscribe if you like what you see. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate me.